It's a packed night at a sports bar in West Jerusalem, but the screens aren't showing Leo Messi or Cristiano Ronaldo. The largely young crowd has come instead to see a new star player in the wiry form of Moshe Feiglin, whose surge in the polls has been one of the stories of the Israeli election.
He's proposing something very liberal, the legalization of marijuana. I personally don't smoke, but I think in today's world it has to be legalized.
Feiglin's libertarian message goes beyond marijuana to separating religion and state, ending the military draft, reforming education. But his Zehut, or Identity Party's platform, also reflects the far-right positions of a man who's been banned from entering Britain for fostering hate.
What about the non-Jewish residents? They will be able...
He wants to annex the occupied West Bank and Gaza and dispatch hundreds of thousands of Palestinians to other countries, allowing only those who swear allegiance to Israel to stay, of which only a small minority would be granted citizenship.
Yes, we do believe that we should keep our identity as a Jewish state, only Jewish state, and we keep our sovereignty on our holy land, which is the land of Israel that God gave us.
Feiglin also advocates full Israeli sovereignty over the Al-Aqsa Mosque compound, building the third Jewish temple on what Jews call the Temple Mount, as well as moving the Israeli parliament, or Knesset, close by. And his is not the only ultra-right party that could have a big say in the story of this election and the coalition horse trading that comes after it. The Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu himself engineered an alliance between one of his coalition partners and a Jewish supremacist party, whose main candidate has been banned from standing for inciting anti-Arab racism.
Fascism.
Israel's Justice Minister, Ayelet Shaked, standing for the newly formed New Right Party, tried irony, spraying herself with a perfume labelled fascism. Her message that her plans to limit the powers of the judiciary smelled more like democracy to her.
These parties have a lot of power because if there's something that they don't like about government policy, or if they disagree with the party that leads the coalition at any point, they can do this thing that often reminds me of a child in a sandbox saying, "I'm leaving."
Feiglin says just that about giving up even a grain of the occupied West Bank, meaning Donald Trump's peace plan, due for publication after the election, could face a threat from both sides, the Palestinians who reject US mediation and the far-right Israeli parties that could be crucial partners in a Netanyahu government. Harry Fawcett, Al Jazeera, occupied East Jerusalem.